Good morning. It's Saturday. Schoolhouse Rock, and I'm getting ready to rock you with this one. We're at James Joyce, all right? Before all this came here, before the Harbor East got here, I did asbestos and lead removal for Patarakis and the Patarakis family, because Patarakis owned this property. I'm a cook, I'm a caterer. I've been in business since 1998. Shorty's underground rib shack, like Harriet Tubman, the Underground Railroad. I'm on President Street, and if you drive straight down President Street to Falls Road, you'll see my store at the bottom of the hill. I own that, and the state of Maryland got to pay me for that. David Simon made the movie Baltimore The Wire. Well, this is Baltimore Rewired. I go to Starbucks every morning because it's free Wi-Fi. I do live feeds here at Starbucks. It's my film studio. They just redid Starbucks, and I'm right across the street. And it's all nice and pretty now. And I got to see all my friends again. How y'all doing? Like every day. Awake. All right. This is the new Starbucks. So we're going to start with this storytelling, this truth-telling. You go right to the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts, all right? I'm going to pull y'all's cards, and I got green cards so I can pull them, all right? That's bomb threat. Y'all charge me with a terrorist activity, and I'm an activist. We're talking about the corruption in Baltimore County, all right? The county board. These are your elected officials. That's what that toilet was about. It was about the corruption and racism. Right here. That's one book. All right? That's one book. And if you go to Eric Marin, 2022, that's your card. Whistleblower. You got my whistleblower's application about the courts and the corruption. That's Brooke Learman. That's the controller. That's Peter Francott. See the dates? That's Luke Clippinger. This session I asked for exoneration of the Supreme Court. Y'all didn't answer that. That's Governor Hogan. We talking about voter suppression in the 2014 elections. Brian Bath and Dwayne Davis. Yeah, we're going to go about voter suppression. That's Delegate Sheeta Ruth. She my witness. That's M&T Bank. I'm the best of the best in Baltimore. Weaving in Baltimore. Social justice. Social media for social change. That's the Baltimore Arts District. I'm getting ready to sell this movie to somebody. If not a movie, a documentary. Shorty, the video vigilante. Everything I've been doing since 2006 is on video. Social media. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, MySpace, TikTok. I got that. You feel me? So the Maryland Legislative Black Caucus got that. We're talking about David Smith, Fox 45, and Atlas Group. All right? Because he owned Baltimore Sun. You go to Tony Roberts and get everything, all the emails from Tony Roberts and Dwayne G. Davis, ddshortman@gmail.com. We're going to show you how the corruption works in Baltimore. You want to demonize black people? Well, it goes both ways. The shielding law don't apply to you when you abuse your powers. You go directly after black people. You don't report no stories on no corruption in white people or the white people even commit crimes. You got this narrative of Jim Crow going on. So my camera just as strong as yours. I shut you down. That's Chief Justice Mary Barbera. Y'all seen the letter when I spoke to Justice Barbera, all right? We're going from table to table, because like I said, this is my film studio. Political prisoner, N62528. That's President Biden. And this is the Minority Report. This is the Minority Report. It's an outhouse, and I'm outing y'all. See that? 2015. That means he was Vice President Biden. See that? 1402 Lochner, 2010. See the lawyers? 'Cause I'm going to show you about the lawyers and the criminality in the courts. Give it to you page by page. Go to Bob Cocky and ask Bob Cocky about me. That's Raskin. That's Melissa Bennett. That's President Bush's secretary. See the date? 2008. That's President Biden in the Department of Justice. And like I said, I'm a weaver in Baltimore. I'm weaving the social fabric. The social fabric, social change, social justice. Like I said, go to this lawyer and read it. It says it will not be able to help you in Illinois and Maryland issues. And that's 2010, before I got locked up. You kidnapped me from my home. That's Governor Ehrlich's law firm, because I gave this book to Governor Ehrlich. It's about your prison industry, all right? Governor O'Malley and Brown's money machine. That's Mayor O'Malley and me, all right? And like I said, I'm weaving in Baltimore. Social fabric for social change, all right? That says Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. I'm getting people registered to vote because you're demonizing our black community. You feel me? You're demonizing our black community. So I'm getting ready to sell this movie. The same way that you sold Baltimore to Wire, we're going to sell Baltimore Rewired, the money behind the machine. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's Aisha Brave Boy. That's Senator Cardins. That's Frosh. That's Brian Baith. And like I said, we're going to talk about the 2014 elections. And Tessa's still here to testify. Show us Marilyn Mosby. That's Thurgood Marshall and Brian Baith. And that's Nick Mosby in the back. We're going to talk about the cover-up crew and what they do. Social media for social change, and it says it right here. Find Dwayne Davis on Facebook, all right? And I'm on Facebook right now. And that's Kwaisi and Fumi's office. That's Jim Jordan from the Judiciary Committee. See who that is? Attorney General Anthony Brown. State Attorney Marilyn Mosby. Commissioner Harrison. And if you go directly to Senator Brooks and get my books. See that? That's Senator Brooks. Senator Brooks has everything, just in case you kill me. Because you killed DeSutter, you killed Robert Clay, you killed Martin, you killed Malcolm. You can't kill a dream. That's the Maryland Board of Elections. We're talking about voter suppression. See the date? That's Judge Badar from the dissent decree. So we're going to talk about that. Letters Design is legal. It's a movie. It's a movie about my life. A Ghetto Da Vinci Code. So I'm going to finish this where I started this at, on film. You feel me? We're going to say goodnight to racism. We're getting ready to flush careers. I want Shellenberger. You want to protect Shellenberger? Then protect him. But that's Sheila Dixon, and she running for office. And she working for the Atlas Group. Remember that. Y'all talk about Brandon's mishaps? Well, she stole from kids, man. She stole from kids. And she was a rich woman stealing from kids. Y'all forget that. I'm not forgiving. You feel me? If we're going to say goodnight to racism, racism don't work without black cooperation. If Fox 45 is paying her to demonize us, that's called Willie Lynch. That's called Jim Crow. I told y'all when I started this, y'all rather walk through hell with gasoline drawers on, because I got everything I need. It's all on film. I got a can of whoop ass, and I'm getting ready to whoop y'all's ass. Racism in the judicial system. We're going to go back to where it all started at, in my store on Falls Road. Potty training politicians. We flushing. See who that is? See who that is? These are my customers. These are the supporters of Shorties. And that's Jeff Majors from TV One, Radio One. That's Kathleen Hughes. Used to be. I don't know if it still is. And that's Art. And that's a book. And that's Scott Shellenberger. Baltimore Rewired, the money behind the machine. The movie getting made. I'm going to get my FBI file. And that's Governor O'Malley and Attorney General Anthony Brown. That's the Baltimore Sun, Brent Jones. All legal. And that's the Department of Justice. That's Judge Holland. We getting ready to name the judges, the lawyers, and the politicians. And that's my whistleblower's application with the Senate. You go directly to Senator Cardins, he got all this. Senator Cardins got all this. Y'all picked a fight with the wrong person. You feel me? I was administrative assistant to the engineering officer on the U.S. Mississippi. I participated in Iran-Contra. You understand? So when you fight, know your enemy. You made me your enemy. I didn't get to attend my mother's funeral. My son was, man, y'all created this beastly individual. So at the end of the day, I don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. I showed you the book. Now give me my justice.